takes care of that. Gotta go to my YouTube. Echo. Echo. Yep, that'll echo for a little bit. But at least now I know it's running. Hit myself with my own like. Before I put this in, I'm going to do... Oh. Good thing I literally just copy and pasted that link. Okay. Now we see who's running Inscription. Live. Is anyone running it? No, not really. There's one person with a few views on it, but otherwise seems to basically just be me and a few other people. Alright, let me send this link in my friend's general channel and I'll get started. So some things that I have discovered, there is another way to get all three items that can revolve around actually having the adder. However, hold up. Sorry, I'm like typing right now, so I'm zoning out a little bit. Oh, hold up. Germ owns the server. It don't matter that much. Alright, now let me pull up my phone so I can see what chat says while I run this. And we'll go from there. So, I do have some save files that I know work. I have been making a few saves that are interesting. And I have saved those save files so we can use them for future reference, right? This being the most interesting because we kind of need to figure out what is in this card pool. Okay. Well, my phone starts up. We're going to start going through. Alright, so first things first, we have our original strategy, which I don't believe would work. However, I can still try. I do have the save file for that. Hold up, D&D session, 6th or 7th. Alright. Of course my phone fell out. Please don't die instantly, phone. Oh, well, I actually listened to what I said for once. Alright, so first, this save file right here is very simple in nature. It is to basically run a incrementer in which I adjust the save file code. I probably need to run a VM and make a bot that opens Notepad, adds 1 to the value, have it do like 10,000 increments, and give me the result from the specific area that I want. So what this is, it's not a bot yet, but that's what I'm thinking of doing. What we do is we look at all 3 of these, right? I also found out you can get 2 of 2 things. You can also give the wolf cub that as well, so kind of useful. The wolf cub is better and worse in certain cases. The wolf cub kills the sparrow, so worse in that case, but alright. So I guess I'll show my whole screen and show you what I'm doing. So let me close out of this so y'all don't see. Is it even able to do on the first run? Don't know. I've done like 20 hours of research. So far the closest we got was technically where we should have won, but the Grizzly Rush activated for a second time, which it doesn't do unlike any other run. So that was interesting. Alright, let me actually pull up on my phone. Okay. So right now, I honestly do not know if it is possible. What I do know is if we can get a Mantis, it is possible, but from like the probably 900 runs I've put in, I have never gotten a Mantis. But I'll share my screen, right? So you can get an understanding of what I'm going to do. Like my actual screen, not the game capture. Not the webcam either. This one. Okay, gonna look weird for a few seconds. That's fine. So these are a bunch of saves I have that are of use. I also have some saves here. These ones that are interesting. So this is if I had the Mantis, right? Which I found that I could win if I had the Mantis. However, what basically this is going to be is it's going to be save file. We're going to open up our save file. You see, where is it? This random seed incrementer. We're going to close out our game. And we're literally just going to add 1 to the incrementer, which will give us a new set of 3 cards. We're gonna, I don't know how long we're gonna try this. I don't know what would be a good base. It'll boot up, and then I will change this back to game capture. Now, obviously, when I would go to do this, I would do it legitimately. But I would like to know if there is even a way to get the Mantis right now, possibly. So, you get 3 new cards. Cat, Raven. Raven's an interesting idea. I've thought about it. It does some damage, but it doesn't do a lot. You know. So. Close out. Open. Save file. Save. Up inscription. And it's kind of going to be like that. It's going to be a lot of resetting in that. Because without knowing anything, or without... I did ask the data miners, right? The people in the data mine for the Discord to look into it, but I doubt they're going to. I don't think they're interested in it, which I can't really blame them for. I mean, it's a very uninteresting thing at the end of the day. So you can get an adder as well. What would happen if you had double adder? Double wolf adder. How does that fare compared to what happens normally? Mm. Mm, mm, mm. The other thing I wanted to test is if brute force would ever work. Like if I had here, I'll give you an example. So I'll take the adder, just in this case, right? Probably shouldn't have saved my save file before that was done, but we're gonna run with it anyway. And we are going to change, I don't know, I guess the river snapper into Mothman. I don't remember when you go into the code if Mothman is referred to as Mothman, like he is in the zip file, or if he is referred to as strange larva. I can try both. Portraits. Go down to N. Mothman. So rather than us having snapper in this case, we're going to have moth. Actually, I'll just add Mothman. Mothman, is it capitalized twice? Don't know. Go with that and see when the game crashes. Probably at boot, in which case I will remove it. But I really hope it's not referred to as strange larva. If it is, it becomes a little more worrisome on how to figure out how to do it. Game does boot, so that's a good thing. Okay, so it does not seem like Mothman is referred to. Probably created something for that code, but that is not what it is referred to as. Okay. Well then. I'm going to beat the first boss, and basically we're gonna lose in this first section. I just need to figure out what Mothman or strange larva is referred to as. It honestly doesn't matter what I do here. The first boss is way too easy to die to, so we're going to just lose here. Okay. So, this is not testing for Grizzly Rush right now. This is testing to see, honestly, if Grizzly Rush is even possible with brute force damage. Like, so, if I had Mothman, right? And ran it. And I guess gave Mothman, death. Would it be able to kill? Is what this is really testing. Gives me pack rat. Alright. So, I just need to figure out what strange larva is referred to as in the save file. So, we're just gonna beat the first boss and do that. I'm the goat. Why am I the goat? Because I don't try to give up on this? I don't know. I just wanna, I don't like losing, so. It's not something I prefer, very least. So even if I'm like gonna spend hours and hours doing it, I'm going to at least try to figure it out. Another thing I thought of was trying to get pack rat, right? However, pack rat you can't obtain until much later on in the game, so. Or, I guess not much later on, you can obtain it the next thing. But, yeah. Okay, so this is where I may need to adjust my save file if I don't get strange larva here. Okay, perfect. We got strange larva and child. This is probably the best one besides replacing Rayleigh for Mantis God, but I only need this as reference because it is the only flying card out of the rare cards. Okay, so now going to open up my save file and figure out what they refer to as Mothman Stage 1 is what it is referred to as. Okay, so then Mothman Stage 3 is probably what I would put, right? Is what I assume. So, now, I'm going to exit out the game, close this window. Let me open up another notepad so I don't lose what they refer to this as. Mothman Stage 1. Alright, we're going to grab this sample save file that I have here. Going to adjust this save file. Then we are going to go to, where is current run? Oh, I see. I'm like at the bottom. Dialogue data, learn mechanics, current run. Okay. Going to add boop boop. Grab this. Grab Mothman Stage 1. Quote, quote, end quote. And I'm going to put Mothman Stage 3 to see if it does what I think it'll do. Or if my game will crash. Alright, so change some things around to see. This is just to test if Grizzly Rush is possible with just brute force damage. Like if you had 7 damage and you ran Grizzly Rush, would you be able to win? So this should be working now, the save. Hold up, let me skip. Yeah, you guys can see this. Okay, good. Alright, so this save should be before the first card select. Which it is. Perfect. Okay. I don't have Mothman here, so that means you cannot refer to it as Mothman Stage 3. It must be referred to as Mothman Stage 1. Alright, that means I am resetting the save file again, real quick. Okay, save that. Close out the game, boot it up again. Yeah, so now don't have to. It should work. I mean, that is what it's referred to as in the game. Oh, game's concerning me. Oh, no, figured it out. Okay. So now when I look up, there should be a Mothman or strange larva. No. Huh. Okay. Interesting. So it seems like there's some kind of mechanic for rare cards that I did not know about. Because I know you can get a Mantis even though you can not get a Mantis in this pool. Which I will show you right now. Grizzly, wolf, cat. You can get 2 cats though, but maybe rather than trying to add it, I will replace one of my cards with it. Maybe that is what's confusing it. It is possible. Hold up. Let me try that instead. Sorry, River Snapper, you gotta go. Alright. Save file. Alright. Snapper is now placed with Mothman Stage 1, which I have a slight feeling will not work. But if it does, it does. I'm trying to figure something. I'm in a lot of hours deep into trying to figure this out. Honestly. Aye, it did work! Boys, we got a Strange Larva 3. Or Strange Larva 1. Now my next question that arises is, hold up. Let me try adjusting one more thing. So that means it needs to replace something. A card needs to be replaced when you add a card. What if I change this from stage 1 to stage 3? Of course I'm back at it again. You think I give up? Never, bro, never. We're just running some labbing right now, though. Because I figured out Boss Rush activates twice, and I figured out other things, like I could get 2 cards with insta-death. But, is that not the most cursed thing you've seen? What do you guys think of that one? funny. Instable. Alright. We'll go with this. So this card isn't possible to obtain right now, right? I'm going to make this abundantly clear. This card should not be I should not have this card. It is just testing that I am running for labbing to see if we got like 7. I guess technically you could get a 6, like 7 Grizzly Bear, just not with flight. You could give it insta, but you could not give it flight. Or could you? No, you couldn't give it flight. Wait, let me run calculations in my head. So, start game, and then you get another, and then you have to sacrifice into something. Something has to be sacrificed. So, you would have to sacrifice the adder, but you wouldn't be able to give that to the bear. You'd give that to the wolf. And then, you could get the flight. So, I guess you could get a 6. Imagine insta-kill Mantis gun. I mean, if you could get the knife, though, it's completely impossible. Yeah. Now, I'm trying... Mothman is the most realistic card to the, like, 6/7 Grizzly Bear because of the damage it does. So, I'm trying to simulate that with the Mothman that we have here. Even though this Mothman will probably die, so I may need to make more. Hold up. This is going to get, like, absurdly cursed. Like, I'm not even joking. This is about to get fucking stupid cursed. Mothman. This is so fucking stupid. But I do need to know, so I guess I will run it. I calculated. So here was my thought process, because when I did run Mantis, right, it never activated Grizzly Rush, which means it was not programmed to activate Grizzly Rush, or at least not at this point. Maybe in general, like the sigil itself does not activate Grizzly Rush, so I was thinking maybe the undead cat wouldn't activate it, but then I realized the max number of cards I can get is 8, and the cat needs 9 to sacrifice before it turns into undead, so, and that is including the cat as a sacrifice card, so it's not possible. Okay, well, yeah. I guess we're going to, what, you guys want to give Stoat the... Yeah, sure, why not? We'll give it to Stoat. Fuck it. Also, first run, never give anything to Stoat. Ever. Because his sigils will never continue. Wow, guys, this is going to be very hard. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. And we're going to do this thing where we go like this. I probably should give the Mothman insta-kill. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Looks balanced to me, honestly. I still die with this setup. Oh god. It's honestly fucking cursed. Okay. Let me grab the original save file. Actually, wait. No, it's too late to do adder. Is there a way? Is there any card that has more damage and HP than So it would need to do 7 damage. It would also need to have insta kill. Or yeah, it would need 7 damage from what I'm thinking here. Alright, wait. We're gonna run the tutorial real quick. We're gonna delete this questionable save file. Boop. Delete. Oh. Delete. Delete the backup. You guys want me to do a run while we do this? Because this is... Doing Grizzly Rush is going to be quite boring. This should have nothing on the save file. Yeah. Okay. Mole Man. That's valid. He has enough defense. He just doesn't have enough HP. So, I'll show you what is theoretically obtainable. So, there is ways to keep, flight. Or, not flight. So, what am I trying to think here? I think actually there's a way to get flight and insta kill and win. I'll test that right now. Also, a thing you can do is you can insta grab the card if you click fast enough. Okay. So, I'll just run through this and explain. So, these cards, the first fight, always the same. These cards, always the same. It's going to be Adder on the left and Cat on the right. There's 2 different routes depending on which one of these you take. Neither of these, it's not possible yet, but I'm trying to give you like an understanding on where we go. So when we take Adder, we're going to we have 2 options for the Adder. We either give it to a wolf or we give it to the river snapper. These items are always the same. People always tell me, why didn't you get other items? Because I cannot. They are always the same. They're always going to be 2 squirrels and pliers. This fight, always going to be the same. You're going to get Stoat, river snapper, and whatever card you chose. See? And then the next card will be a wolf. I can show that to you right now. When I go to draw this, it'll be a wolf. Wow, it's a rigged draw. You would never believe it. So, going to grab this. He breaks through. We put the squirrel here. We're gonna get some annoying line of dialogue. I'll try to skip through it, but it has like a timer on it, so we just grab this card, don't place it so we don't get another boring line of dialogue. Finish that fight. This fight, or this card set, is always rigged. It is going to be Wolf Cub on the left and Sparrow on the right. So Wolf Cub I know you can get, if you take Wolf Cub in general, you'll be able to save all 3 items. Why is my cursor tweaking? Oh, it's just the right mouse button symbol. If you take Cat, no matter either of these options, you will be able to do it. But I took Adder, and I want to know if I take Adder and Sparrow and sacrifice Adder into... Oh, bruh. I want to know if rather than sacrificing the Sparrow, which is what I would normally do, the Adder is actually straight trash early on. And what I could do is I could sacrifice it into the River Snapper or Wolf to begin with. And then we can see from there if I adjust my draws, which, like my starting draw, which I probably will have to do if it would be possible to win. Because the Sparrow should make it so that we should have just enough to survive without dying. From what I remember. But I may be incorrect. We'll see. So they do 4 to us. We're going to kill 1, so if we had Sparrow, we would not be able to do anything. If we had Sparrow in our starting hand, we would. So I'll just show you in this example. We are going to replace Sparrow into our starting hand and show you that no matter which of the 4 options, even though the game seems like it forces you to use items, which I originally thought before I did a lot of research on this. No matter what what choices you choose in the beginning for the 2 sets, you will be just fine. Alright, let me edit my save file so I can edit the first draw. Assuming you have a good enough draw. Your starting hand is everything when it comes to this. So, game's gonna boot up now. We should have Sparrow and hopefully Stoat in the first hand, because that is what you would need to win this without using items. So, we get this. Yeah, okay. So, worked out. So, we use Stoat, put him on the board. He'll stall for just long enough, because we can do this. We can put Sparrow on the board, and that'll save us from instantly dying. And now we can draw another squirrel. We can do 2 wolves. This Stoat will counteract this, so we will remain at 1. And we should basically from here just be able to figure out how to win pretty simply. This turns into a 3-2. We're going to try and counteract this by doing this. Oh, this guy has insta-kill. I thought he had flight. My bad. So they're going to do 5 to us. It's just a stalling game at this point, honestly. So, this is going to draw, and then next turn, we win. Takes care of this, and next turn, we win. Okay. So, that's how you would choose at both insta-kill and flying to be able to. So, no matter what combination of you're selecting cards, either being Adder, Cat, or Wolf Cub and Sparrow, you can get through that fight if you are lucky enough with your first draw. And follow the right setup. Here, this card is based all on RNG. So, it has a limited pool, which I remember writing down the notes for it. The pool for the cards that I have seen so far in this pool has been the adder, the bullfrog, the cat, the elk, an elk fawn, the grizzly bear, the porcupine, raven, which is relatively rare, skunk, which is extraordinarily rare, sparrow, mid-tier, river snapper, and wolf. Those are the only cards that I've seen. I have never seen out of like the few hundred, like maybe 100 runs. I have never seen a mantis. This will be shown here. So, none of these cards are what we would want. Maybe besides the grizzly, but I did not set up for this, so I'm just running through what the setup would be, because what I would like people to do is honestly see if we could get a fucking mantis, because if we could get a mantis, winning is guaranteed possible. Like, I already have a strategy if we have mantis. However, without mantis, I don't know how we are going to do that job. So, it honestly doesn't matter because these guys are going to be transformed anyway, so I guess I'll just choose Grizzly. Yeah. Then we actually are going to end up. Did you see my comments? I wasn't able to add you on Discord. Hold up. My bad, bro. I haven't like looked at it. I got a test I gotta study for tomorrow, but I also like kind of gave up on that, so I like determined I was going to stream for a little bit and then go to sleep. Because grammar and English, not so fun. Does not work out well for me, so. Alright. Let me, here. Going to expose my Twitter. Not my Twitter. Oh, do I have auto decline friends on? That may be a thing. Hold up. Accessibility. Where would that be located? User, my account. No. User profile. No. Who can add you as a friend? Everyone. Yeah, that's my bad, dude. You should be able to do it now. That's completely my fault. I forgot I did that because one day I got like some thing because I was in the fucking Hades Discord and they had like a bot attack, so I like just turned it off. Alright, but yeah. I'll tell you what I've discovered so far per artist. Because honestly, yeah. Should have went there. Yep, okay. Alright, I added you. So, what I've kind of come to the conclusion is I have a lot of saves. I do have a save of the original run, right? And I don't think our original strategy with starvation is going to work. Yeah, I just showed. You can bring 3 items to every Grizzly Rush, no matter which items you just chose. As you can see, I chose Adder and Sparrow, and I was still able to do it. Which is like the worst of the two. So, you can do it no matter which settings, which choices you choose. You can always come in with 3. The problem I'm having here is without Mantis, I have to find. So I know how I would be able to beat it, right? I would need simply I would need, what do you call it? Somehow to attack the same lane during the same turn, which would require it would not be the right or left lane, or I guess it could be the right or left, but I would need Mantis ability or some other way to attack to deal damage to a different lane. Because starvation will activate again. Or since the rush activates again, it's going to cause starvation to get air defense for original idea, and it's not going to work. I did learn you can get 2 insta kills and 2 undying, or 2 cat sacks, whatever. So, yeah. Let me go back to home. Okay. What was I gonna do? I'm probably going to change this Grizzly into a cat and give that ability to River Snapper, and then just change the rest of these guys to Mothman Stage 3. So, give me a sec to do that. First, we have this save file that we're running right now. We're going to change Grizzly. Where is it? No. We're going to change Grizzly into cat. Save that. Save. Close out inscription. Open it back up. The cycle continues. Of course. Hold up. What I've also learned is YouTube does not update, so you're modifying the save file. In this case, yes. I'm not trying to do it intentionally. I'm trying to, because I know I can't beat it right now. I'm trying to run hypotheticals, because this is not the actual run of me doing it. I'm running hypotheticals to figure out what would allow me to do this. So in this case, I know Mantis, if we are able to get a Mantis, which I don't think is possible, because I don't think it's in the card pool. Right. If it would be possible. So like, for instance, what I'm thinking of doing is trying to give a Grizzly, I think the best Grizzly we can get is a 5/6 with flight. No. We can only get a 4/6 Grizzly with flight. Or insta-kill. We could get a 5/6 Grizzly, but it wouldn't have any abilities. I can show you some stuff, yeah. I found out the correlation of this is tied directly to your seed. Same with the cards that are from here. Okay, so now you're about to see something cursed. Because now that I got the attribute I wanted on that, we are going to make this a lot more interesting. We'll go with. Yeah, that's what we'll go with. Oh, that's the right thing. In here. Boop. 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 And boop. Okay. Going to look very weird when you see this, but able to refresh the Grizzly Rush battle starting hand and enemy placement. You can do the Grizzly Rush battle starting hand by just innately changing the positions. So when you do your save file, it'll give you current run, and it'll give you a list of all your runs. So say in your starting hand you get Stoat and you want the Wolf, you would just switch the position of where the Wolf is and the Stoat, and you'll get the Wolf in your starting hand. However, it's not as easy for the grizzly bear position. You have to change your seed, which then changes your starting hand, etc., and then you have to change your starting hand after. Well, not quite what I told the game to do. Not exactly what I told it to do, from what I remember. Oh, I see. Hold up. Can you get scissors? I don't actually. I've never tried manipulating the items. Mainly because well, I guess I can see how that would work. You activate it and then... I don't know. Wow, now we're stacked. So yeah, forgot. Definitely shouldn't do that still. Stalling is still relatively mandatory. I am not able to freely modify card stats. The only one I know I'm freely able to modify is the death card, but the death card is not, you know, obtainable without dying, which then we cannot get to this position. I guess you could change the scene. I never thought about it, but like, I mean, maybe you could. Maybe, perhaps. Also, these Mothmans were supposed to have insta-kill, however they do not, so. Oh, yeah, I could stall for that. Yeah, that's what I should do. I know what I'm stalling for. There are default death cards, but they don't relate to you, because you don't own the cards. They're in the file, yes, but they're not in your hand. Alright, we're gonna stall for, I think, 2 turns? Maybe? Maybe I was incorrect. Hold up. Alright. Or hook. So, this squirrel will cause a grizzly bear to spawn in this row. Yes, you can manipulate where they spawn. I forgot to mention this. But, do know, it's possible. Okay. Well, this would be a valid test. So, when I hit the bell, even though it's activated technically 3 times now, I'll even pull my tooth. Right? It'll activate again. So, the only idea, also, what I learned is Grizzly Rush gives air defense to all the front row and gives Grizzlies in the back row air defense. However, it does not give Sparrows in the back air defense, which doesn't matter at all, but is a thing. So, yeah. What about boons? Boons are not possible. I guess none of this shit's possible, but I can load up my Mantis save and show you that it is possible to win if you have Mantis, but I don't think Mantis is obtainable at this point. So, my next question is, we're going to run through, let me grab save. Is this the base save file? Save file, part 1 cabin. I'll just grab this. Let's see if it works. But that was just to show you that you cannot brute force damage it. You could try to get scissors to confirm if first Grizzly Rush is different from the others. I know first Grizzly Rush is different because first, no other rush activates twice. I don't want to have to go all the way to the angler to show that. But no other rush activates twice in the game. It's only just spawns the set of 1. And then, yeah. That would be it. Otherwise, the Grizzly Rush would be impossible, which in this case, it is. Well, let me think, because, so, boop boop, kills both of those. Maybe scissors have a hidden property. I didn't use scissors to beat the first part. I also don't know how to, add scissors. Let me look. I don't know what scissors are referred to as in the game file, so. Oh, you're talking about cutting the card. I did think I wanted to get Pack Rat. I literally thought about it. I was like, okay, if we can get Pack Rat, we win. But they fucking thought ahead, bro. So you can get 3 items. You cannot get another. The next thing is an item right after this fight. So you could get Pack Rat after. You cannot get it before the fight though. Oh, you're saying just get a bunch of Pack Rats so I can get the item, right? Is that what you're saying? That's probably what you're saying. I see. Cancel. Don't delete this. Alright, back to this. So, back to this run, right? We already know what this is going to be. So, I'm now going to change our random seed up by, let's just say, 1,500. We'll save that. And then, close out the game. Open it up. Is there a seed that has, that maybe spawns 2 items? No, this first seed is always set. Like, it's set in stone, what's in this seed. because it's part of the tutorial. If it was in the second part, like the second phase, the routes would be the same, but the things would be different. However, yeah. So, I changed the seed, and now I should definitely get different cards. Raven, Cat, Sparrow. Whoa. Yeah, it's fixed on this first part. This first boss. So, Raven, Cat, Sparrow. Honestly, at this point, I probably should just make like a Discord server for this and just determine through like the people what ideas could and could not work. Because I posted it in the data mine, right? I wanted to figure out if this card set, right, the one that we just did, had not fixed spawns, because I know the spawns are not fixed, but if Mantis was obtainable during this. Figuring tank. Give flight to wolf and insta kill to bear. That's the only other option I'm seeing. I could do that. Wait, could I? Flight. Take wolf cub. Give wolf cub to bear. So then it becomes a 6. What is a bear? A 6. No, not a 6. A 5/8. And then I could increment it one more to get it to a 6/8. So we could get a 6/8 wolf with base damage, right? And that's the highest damaging card we could get. However, we are presented a problem as this bear would require 3 lanes to be open. So, this 3-lane bear, we would have to wait till a bear kills a middle lane, which is not hard. It would just take 1 turn of stalling. That's literally all it would take, and we would be able to do it, right? So, I can see that, but I cannot see what we do after that. So, we get this 6/8 bear, right? The bear will be able to kill any bear, and it'll be able to take 1 hit from a bear, right? Actually, it almost is able to take 2, but it cannot. It can take 1. Scissors and then view save the foe. Alright. Alright, you really want to see scissors, so I'll get it. I don't know what the fuck the pack rack card ID is. Hold up. I'm just gonna take this. Go. Lose. And then we'll figure out the pack rack ID. Cool. 4-2. No, no. I just realized I can't give the grizzly bear Yeah, I'm gonna get Pack Rat. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I just have to figure out Pack Rat's name in the files, because some of these cards are weird. Like Mothman was or technically Strange Larva was Mothman stage 1 for the card ID. So no. So here's what I realized. We can only, when we get the bear, right? We get it right before the first sacrifice, which means we cannot give the bear both the wolf cub and the fire. It is either the fire or the wolf cub. Since it's right before. Damn, they gave the fucking most goated at. Like, bro, if I got this seed on job, bro, I would have been fine. But alright, Pack Rat. Okay. Now, this is gonna be a little weird. Now figured out what Pack Rat's ID is. So, have I? Where is it? Where are you? Oh, it's literally just Pack Rat. Wow. I could have tried that. Okay. Copy that. Throw it in here. And which save file is it? Is it this one? Yeah, it is this one. Okay. A, back, V. And we are going to do scroll up. Current run. Start talking. Congrats, you're now a cat. And Wolf Cub, you're a cat. And the rest of you are pack rats. Okay. Save. Inception. Inscription. Is it possible to get any Undying cards? No, Undying is introduced first with the cockroach in the second half. Hold up. Did not close out Inscription. So you would already have the only. Yeah, you would have to lose your first run to get any card with Undying. Unless you got it through the trader in the first run. Otherwise, it's not possible to get. And even then, you wouldn't have. Bones wouldn't be introduced as a mechanic, so I don't think you'd be able to play the cockroach. I guess you could use the sigil, which would be the goal. Wow, do you guys like this loadout? Kind of fresh, kind of fresh. A little bit of sheesh. Go Grizzly, doesn't matter. I mean, I don't know what. Yeah. Alright. Next thing I need to see is, are items randomized each time, like starving? Because starving is not related to seed. It is just related to RNG. Nope, they are definitely seeded. Okay, got it. Yep, so your seed depends on which items you will be getting from these cards. So I need to change my save file. And we will go up by the number of 1. And we will start again. This is definitely a very interesting thing. And honestly, if we find a way to do this, I would kind of be mad because I know Daniel will patch it, but like, rather than patching it, bro, you should be like, you should like just add like something like you did for when you modify the save file. Be like, oh, something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm losing my mind. But I think it would be cool if you did that. Would be dope. I mean, that one kind of acts as the, what do you call it? Kind of acts as what we need. So we don't need pliers. So, eat those Johns. Oh shit. That John wasn't supposed to happen. Okay. Huh. The more you know. Hmm. Alright. I know what to do. Save file. Control A. Oh, Control A, Control C. Well, actually, let me just close it. Control A, Control C. Close it. Open a new notepad. I'm kind of getting confused at what my notepads are at this point. But we'll find a way to get to this one again. Alright, and now I am going to lose intentionally, so. Mainly because I need to figure out what these Johns are called. He still doesn't save at this point, which is interesting. He only saves when you get to this, right? No. Still doesn't save. When does he save? You get back down. Saved. Okay, so it saves when you get back down. Okay. So, open this up. Save file is now open. And it should be in the consumables section. So, F3, apply. What is the one called? It was not. Hour? Nope. Consumables. Here we go. Hourglass and bird leg fan. Okay. There. So we're gonna continue with this save file, even though technically it's not gonna do anything. Whatever. Actually, merging pack rat is probably a terrible idea, but for that achievement that I need to get at this point. Boop. We do be losing the tooth. Okay, well we gained another hourglass, so. Why did I grab a squirrel? Do not know. Oh, wow, pliers. Well, that doesn't help me. Oh, rest in peace the cat. So what we did learn is we can get hourglass. If we can get hourglass and scissors. Well, obviously it'd be possible, but I feel like this is getting way too far off of what is definitely possible. I don't even, honestly, I kind of like lost reason for why we were doing this. But yeah, someone explain to me why we're doing this again. Like why we're, should probably jot down the item IDs. They're just names. Item ID, don't enter. don't think consumables actually have IDs. No, they don't. They just have names, and they go in a consumable section. So, boop, boop. Okay. Let's try to figure out the item ID for scissors. Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah, but I feel like while modifying the game files, I already know how to win. Like, I feel like we're getting to a region in which we're not gaining any information from doing this. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is not what I want to win as. I already know a win situation. That is theoretical. And that's with Mantis, but like we're never gonna be able to get scissors in the, what do you call it, base. We know we aren't. We also know we're not gonna get any other different items, so I feel like playing around with other items doesn't get us anywhere. Like, I'm not trying to win with modifying the game files. I'm just trying to use the game files as a way to figure out how this rush acts. That's all. Oh my god, air defense. Bruh, what am I doing? I'm on tweak mode as fuck. Hold up. Let me just restart from this. This is prospecting. I also found out people believe Grizzly rushes the stuff after the second boss, which is true, but not the one I'm trying to solve, because that John is easy as fuck. Not trying to roast anyone, but if you're struggling with that, you're either extremely new to card games, which technically I am too, but like, just if you build a simple enough deck or a decent deck, you should be able to do it, especially including items. So I do need a second one. Oh fuck, I'm stupid. I still want to find like a solution that works in the base game. Interesting. Hold up, I'm thinking. Runes to one of the cards. Runes? I don't even know what a rune is, so probably not. Or are you talking about the second half, the, like, weird shit? The problem with that is skunk only decreases the enemy in front of it, so I wouldn't be able to have skunk and grizzly in the same row, so that would just mean skunk's ability does nothing. Aha, boys, we found it. Oh, to put two abilities on one card? Yes and no. So on a normal card, you cannot put two abilities. And even with the Grizzly, you have to understand the Grizzly, technically, we can only even get one ability. We can't even get two on it. And we have to choose between whether giving the Grizzly an ability or increasing its damage by 1, since it's so late in the set. Some cards can get two abilities, like the cat. If the card has an ability at the very beginning, like cat or adder, and you go to sacrifice it, you can put another ability. But cards that don't have an ability can only get one ability on it. So everything can only get one extra ability. That makes sense? So, yeah. Yeah, okay, so he does do what I think he did. Where he takes everything in the back row and moves it the fuck out of existence. Okay, now, I would like my win, so, no else for me, thank you very much. Oh shit, maybe I am getting an L. That would not be certified. No L for me yet. Okay, good. Win. Obtained. Oh, so the skunk does have 0 attack. Okay, so skunk is probably better, what do you call it? Better cat. That's kind of what he is at the end of the day. Because he can nullify a sparrow. 12, 13, Gek. Whoa. I'm gonna choose child 13. Doesn't matter. But, yeah. Child 13, so, cool. Okay, so, now, refresh, open my save file. Alright, let's figure out what scissors are called. They are called F3 consume. They are literally called scissors. Dope. Okay. Hungry child. I actually have a fire thumbnail where I have a 2020 whatever the guy that can stack himself is. Hungry child, undead cat, and stoat in one photo. It's definitely my favorite screenshot I've gotten. My next favorite would be starting the first boss fight with no candle, which would happen when we beat this Ouroboros. Ouroboros. What was I doing? Oh, I was copying scissors down. Okay. So we did all of this, and I honestly have no reason why, but yeah, hourglass, the bird leg, the scissors, probably the only ones you would actually care about. And I think it is this save file, so Control A, Control C. Is that this one? Open this, Control A, Control V. F3, consume, consumables. And now we change it from, open my other thing. Let's give ourselves hourglass. Not this one. And scissors. And a squirrel bottle. Now we get to see if this actually works. Yeah, you can get infinite damage with him if you have the right setup. I think maybe it... No, I don't think it caps at 100. People are tuning up. I feel bad because the stream is like... The stream's gonna be mad boring, guys. We're not talking about the secondary bosses. I could do that right now pretty easily. We're talking about like the starting Grizzly Rush. See if this actually works. Oh shit! Figured out how to get these. Okay, so artist, why did you want this again? My boy playing Beat Saber. Do you guys see that? I wonder if you guys actually see that. No, you guys don't see that. Oh, damn. Okay. I do believe the first one is just different. Wow. Just about the worst hand ever in existence. Given to me. Only to me. I probably should have just changed the other hand to an hourglass, but whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Let me close this out. Gotta change the other consumable to... Well, I know you can do the first one. You don't even need to cheese the other Grizzly Rushes. Like in my first video, I just like brute force damaged it because it doesn't spawn a second wave. I probably should just get to that point and show you. Oh, don't save, don't save. My dumbass changed the wrong file. But this one, open. After consume, find next. Consumables. We're gonna replace the squirrel bottle with another hourglass. Oop, save. No, yeah, like on my first playthrough of the game, I beat the Grizzly Rushes. They weren't genuinely that bad. The other ones. I guess I have a lot of experience with doing Grizzly Rush, so when I saw they did it, I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then, like, beat it. Oh, that's weird. They stacked the hourglasses differently than any other card. See? They have, like, different alignment. Actually, it makes it impossible to get to the scissors. That's great. You have to come in from here. Oh my god, what am I doing? I'm tweaking as fuck. Upgrade my Grizzly over and over. I honestly don't know how to do that. We're talking about this Grizzly Rush. This one right here. But this is not. We're just running experiments. Not actually doing it right now. What cards do I have in here? I feel like I did not make a good hand for this. Fine, I'll just change one of the cards. Mothman. We are going to just change our cards to Mothman and then just go with that. Because I am too lazy to deal with this situation right now. See that? Well, now ain't that a fucking loadout? Alright. So let's see. It still follows the rules. So this will win. Wait, no it won't. No it won't. Yeah, I'll show you. So when I do this, right, I should win here. See? It activates again. Does that answer your question, artist? Or do you want me to use the what do you call it as well? Does that answer your secondary question? Yeah, it's different. Okay. It doesn't, no other one activates twice. And that's what I've been dealing with, like, for the past week to try to figure out how to get around. Because I'm like, wow, if we get Mantis, we can attack. Poisonous porcupine. Poisonous porcupine, I did think about it before, I'm not gonna lie. I thought the exact same, I'm literally thought the exact same thing as you, but the problem is the tick is gonna, I believe, hold up, we can see, but I don't think the tick does damage to the, user. It does. Where is it? There it is. The striker is then dealt a single. So whatever hits it. Yeah, I can show you. I can show you that. Because, so what's happening is we only have, one, what do you call it? Here, let me load the Mantis save so I can show you. Because I'll show you how I beat it before. Hold up. Oh. Yeah. Hold up. Alright. So, I'll show you how I beat it before. Where is my, Mantis save? So, all we need to win is a Mantis card. Which I don't think is possible to obtain. Which makes this, I think, impossible. But, if we had a Mantis, it is very easy to win. Hold up. Let me pull up this, close out of this. Republish the video. What video? Of you beating it with of Grizzly Rush with Mantis? Yeah, but you can't get Mantis. That's the thing. I don't think you can. That's what this stream was originally for, was going to me of me just going through like hella save file, like hella things, right? And seeing if you can get Mantis out of the card. You can showcase it. I could do that. Because it's the only way I have won. And I also found out Mantis's ability does not activate boss rush, or does not activate Grizzly Rush. So it's absurdly easy. For some reason, first Grizzly Rush is stacked as fuck. I assume Mantis God works. But the only reason... So, originally, I thought the strike for Mantis was going to activate Grizzly Rush, right? So, I'll show you what the original plan was. So, this is the setup that I had going into it, right? So, we go here, sacrifice Mantis, and then we would put Wolf, right? Wolf would get this. I think try would work. I've never tried it. I mean, conceptually it does the same thing, so I'll show you why it would work, right? So what happens is, first off, you do this over here. I don't remember what the setup I was. I reckon that the middle strike would trigger the Grizzly Rush. That's okay. That's actually, like, fine that it triggers the Grizzly Rush. And yes, it probably would. The problem is, so, the benefit with Tri-Strike is, so, you know how you can clear a lane, right? If you have a Wolf with, insta-kill, right? It clears the whole lane. Well, if you have Tri-Strike, since you don't attack directly, you can attack in that lane that is clear during the same turn, which gives you the damage you need to win. That's how it works. That's how you win. But what I also found out later in the fact, here, I'll show you just in general, that when I grab this, I do this, guess we'll go with this. It does not activate Grizzly Rush, even though it should. You see? That's not the way that I originally thought you would win. But the thing is, that's why I think you can't get Mantis, because it's not even, like, innately programmed. Like, the idea itself is not even thought of you having Mantis. So I assume he just didn't waste the time to program it, because it's not possible to get Mantis at this point. But I don't know if it is. I've done like 100 runs and I've never seen Mantis. But it may be possible, you know. I may just have like piss poor RNG. And if I made the video, right, of me showcasing that Mantis could do it, right, then Mantis would end up getting patched, and then there would be no fucking shot of being able to do what I want to actually do, which is a no-death run for the first run. That's the real goal that this is to beat this Grizzly Rush, right? And before this shit is patched, get a no-death run and make that like a fucking video. Because I think that video would be bomb as fuck. And no one would have done that video. People say Mantis is a rare card, so I guess. Is Mantis a rare card? I thought, no, Mantis God is a rare card. Mantis is just a normal card. Hold up. Wait. I'm like 90% sure about this. Yeah, no, wait. Fuck. I don't have Mantis on me. I know Mantis God is a rare card. I think Mantis is just a base card. But I think they took him out of the pool from that thing. Because you can get Mantis normally. You don't need Mantis God. Then here. This wins. See? Wins. Oh, that's not true, because he patched my first Grizzly Rush video, where in the tutorial I did it. The difference between the secondary Grizzly Rush and the first Grizzly Rushes is the introduction of standing is already introduced. But in this, if you beat this Grizzly Rush specifically, it soft locks your game in a way because you cannot stand up. So that's the sole reason why I'm doing this in the first place, is because Daniel fucking... Actually, every video I've uploaded, Daniel has, what do you call it, patched. Because I showed people how to activate the fucking boss in the demo. And I showed people how to beat the first Grizzly Rush, and it got fucking... Both those things got patched. Which I put in my thumbnail. Or in my title. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to get in the early card pools either. You get the bad rep of... Correct. But I think he would patch it because even then, like, seeing what the plan is, like, if he saw what we were going for with this, he would patch that out and make it so that Grizzly Rush would be harder than what it is if I upload a video about it. So I'm trying to avoid that situation because I never got to... Because I uploaded the first thing, right, it got worse. Then someone made a video that was my video, and then they didn't get good views on it, but they made my fucking video basically, where they took my exact same strategy, so they watched my video, and then they did Grizzly Rush, and I was like, bruh. I didn't say anything, I was just like, bruh, don't make the same fucking video. No one wants to see the same shit twice. It doesn't help anyone. The only time you ever show a same video is if it's your gameplay and it's gonna be different. If you're gonna upload the same shit that I uploaded, like, don't upload it, bro. It's not fucking helpful to anyone. I don't know. That was a little annoying. Well, there was one other idea. So I listed every singular card, right, that I had, or that made sense, right? Oh, but that doesn't work. Fuck. Fuck. Well, there goes that idea. Wait. Yes. Yes. Because Elk is a 2-4. If it was a 3-4, it would work. There's still a way. So how would I explain this? So there is still a logical way, right? How do I explain the idea? Because this is my last idea that I thought up of, and it's very smart. But I don't think it's gonna work. So Elk Skunk maybe could push trees. Elk cannot push. The only card that can push someone is the... what the fuck is it? The Moose. No, but what happens, right, is so the Elk clears the row, right? The card in the other side dies, and then the elk moves to that row. But no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Because then the next turn would go on, right? Then you would activate Boss Rush, and then that card would die. That activated Boss Rush. Elk would kill the 2 rows again, and it would continue endlessly. But yeah, I listed every card that I have gotten from this pool. So basically what we're going to be working with is here. Sparrow kills trees, move in. Yeah, that was my plan. Like the trees would need to be killed before we use the elk. Wouldn't be unreasonable either, is because we can use elk fawn instead of elk. But we don't get insta-kill. That's what we need. We need insta-kill. Alright. No. That's not why Grizzly Rush doesn't occur. Because the trigger occurs once a turn, right? The trigger will not occur twice a turn. So, if say the elk was here, right? Or no, let's not say that. Say there was, I don't know, nothing here, right? This row was empty, and we had the elk, right? So, Grizzly Rush would activate, this row would become full. Or, let's say there was a sparrow here. Best case scenario, right? So, what happens is the whatever is here kills the sparrow, gets killed by the bear. The bear doesn't move down yet. The elk moves over. This row's open, and then the elk would attack. But I don't think the elk attacks that way. Bringing 2 scissors and an hourglass and a bunch of Mothmen. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Alright. Alright, yeah, I'll show you. I know he wouldn't think this deep into it, so that's why I know it'll work, but I'll do it. Consume. Not to doubt my boy Daniel, but I don't think I would even think this deep into it normally, so I doubt he would think this deep into it. Consumables. And then. Oh, wait. Yeah. Scissors. Holy shit, there's so much save files. Oh no. Oh no, I opened up Inscription. That's not what I wanted to do. This is totally impossible. Didn't we already lab this? I think it is impossible. Flying on elk. Well, I don't know how elk interacts. You need some sort of card that is capable of bypassing the Grizzly Rush when it spawns during the attack phase. I don't think I necessarily need that. I think I need a way to attack 2 lanes. Like, so I have a way to clear a lane, right? And then from there, I need a way to attack that same lane that is cleared again after the player's attack phase. See, that's what I needed to know, because that's the only other card that has the ability to do anything that would work. So the elk would attack, right? It'd basically do nothing. It would move over to the empty square, right? And then the grizzly bear, well, say there was nothing in that row. That row would be empty. It would move over. It would attack. Grizzly rush would again happen. Sub 130 speedrun happened. Oh, people are speedrunning this game. You're saying put it on Mantis? Try getting a card with multi-attack on... No, because multi-attack itself, like the sigil itself doesn't activate Grizzly Rush. Because it's not coded to activate Grizzly Rush. So it wouldn't work that way. You should speedrun game, nice content. I could, but I don't think I'm cut for that one. I think speedrunning is a different sort of dilemma than I am currently into. I kind of want to play The Binding of Isaac, but I feel like I may be branching too much off with that. Because I want to like do a 3,000,000% save file on Isaac, but I feel like that's a little far reach for my demographic of viewers. Mainly because I like set them up to be card games. Play Isaac. Dude, I want to play Isaac. I want to set a new save file, right? And then show people how to get to 3,000,000%. Because I haven't done any of the repentance stuff, and I haven't been spoiled with any of the... I could do Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire is a good idea. I love Slay the Spire. Played it a little bit. I was not that good at Slay the Spire. Definitely not as good as I am in Inscription. But like, I normally play roguelikes. I don't normally play card games. I played this card game because it was made by Daniel, and I do like card games. I just don't play them that often because most of them are like very boring or very uninspiring. Not to be an ass, but that's kind of how they are, you know? Or like it's like fucking Magic where you have like a great foundation for a game, but you have to basically pay to win. So it's like, bruh. I don't know what Darkest Dungeon is. I've seen it a lot. Is it good? Naturally, no multi-attack triggering multiple Grizzly rushes during the attack phase. May not be possible. May not be possible. Yeah. Pretty good. I've seen videos on it because of like what I make content-wise, so it's been recommended to me, but I haven't like looked into it. I also need to get a new mic, like an actual mic, because my John, every time I listen to my YouTube videos, my John is straight trash. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Okay? I know my John is trash. Be the new Huts. Dude, that was... Dude, I love Huts, bro. Huts, like... He made me, like, start watching YouTube. Like, actually start watching YouTube. Huts is a dope content creator. Rest in peace, my boy's cat. Dog straight killed it, but... He was great. I'm surprised. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. That first video I uploaded, like, I did not expect for that video to get any views. Because I solely made that video because some guy in the demo forums on Steam said that shit was impossible. And I was like, nah, bro, you capping. Dead Cells is another roguelike. Dead Cells, yeah, but Dead Cells is way too far. I feel. Dead Cells is a good roguelike. I do like Dead Cells. I want to do Enter the Gungeon too, bro. Enter the Gungeon's fun. Enter the Gungeon's way more fun than you were the first person. Did I miss a response to my question? Also poll for chapter 2. I don't know what that means. Aground? I have no idea. Dude, Isaac is good, bro. Isaac is fun. I enjoy Enter the Gungeon more than I do Isaac. Spelunky, bro, I'm sorry. I cannot play Spelunky. I've tried. That done just ain't fun to me. I've tried so many times to like Spelunky. It's never happened. I've tried so much. Look up, it's a game. Fine, I'll look it up. What do we got? Alright, so Aground, from what I'm seeing, looks like an old Flash game where you would like mine shit out. Is what it looks like. Like you would dig up the lair. I forget exactly what kind of game I called it, but there may be more to that. Another game I like is Kingdom New Lands. I know no one knows what that is, but goddamn is that game fire as fuck. Okay, I'm gonna just say it. That game is underrated, like to the maximum fucking degree. No, I was supposed to block. Fuck. You can? I don't think you can. Have you like shown that or post videos, lol? Yeah, I wanted to do like an actual like full sit through 3,000,000%, and then I was gonna like live stream ultra hard because that was gonna be like a 5-hour thing, maybe more. But alright, artist, multi-attack does not trigger. It literally doesn't, like innately it just doesn't trigger it. But you can clear the lane for the regular card to hit. What? Am I tweaking? In lane 2 and 3, you have multiple attack cards. Or have a multi-attack. Death Touch. The only multi-attack with Death Touch I could get is a Mantis. Which is not impossible. Oh shit, I kinda needed that, didn't I? Fuck. No, 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 I'm at the middle. Fuck. I cannot demonstrate this. Damn it. I actually want to know if I can cut my own cards. Like, can I cut the tree branches? Oh, no, I cannot. Damn. I know this setup can work. Oh no, I need to fucking boost the damage on it. So it kills. Fuck. Fuck. Damn it. Wait. But this doesn't give me what I need. Fuck. I find a way to fuck it. Every time. How would I go about figuring out how to show this in like a demonstration example? Alright, I know how to show this. It's gonna be gay as hell for me to do it in this specific manner, but no, there's no way to show without using multi-attack is what I've is what I've diagnosed. Because all the lanes are gonna become full. Fuck. But multi-attack itself does not demonstrate that. I guess I could use multi-attack and then a normal attack, and I do know that works. It doesn't activate the rush if I do that. Well, I have to get the card that has multi-attack even. Bruh, of course. Yeah, that's what we're trying to see, if it can proc more than one time during an attack phase. Oh, I know how you would do it. That's the only way with non-attack that I can see. So what you would do is you would use a wolf with Death Touch to clear out a row, and then you would have Starvation kick in on this row, and you would have a wolf here. No, inverse order. Inverse order. No, you would have a wolf with Flight. No, because then the wolf won't attack. Starvation, and then... But it would show if it activates twice. Either way, do not think it is possible at this point in the game. Give me card. Boop. Huh. I should have let that grizzly bear live. You can't. Yeah, if I would have let the bear live, I would have been able to play both. Wow, I fucked up. Yeah, we don't have bones at this point. Are you saying if we gave the grand for fucking 1 damage, if it triggers it? Is that what you're asking me to do? Because that's fucking amazing. We go up 3, then we would go up another 3, then we would go down 2. No, because we're gonna go up 6 when I put this card. So, we go up 3 here, and we would go up 3, and then the rest of the damage would be from him. Okay, so I'll demonstrate this. That Grizzly Rush. Well, I'll demonstrate the fact that this is bugged as fuck. So, this will do 3 damage, and then the wolf should activate, right? The wolf should activate. This wolf, right? The one without multi-attack should activate Grizzly Rush, according to our rules, right? However, multi-attack fucks it. Or I thought it fucked it. Okay. I remember doing that earlier though with the wolf cub and it didn't do that. Yeah, I was gonna start trying different lands because I know the, what do you call it? The thing doesn't proc it. The other people with a straight attack do proc it. The people with secondary attack do not. But that's, I just want to see if it activates twice in a turn. That's what I need to see. Because if it does, there's no shot in winning. Like zero, fucking none. Actually, yeah. Yeah, it would be nice. The best option I got is to manipulate bear spawn to here. So we would go down 5 this turn, but that's fine. Okay, now this is what we need to see. Congrats, I figured it out. Have you tried the community mod of Inscription where you get to fight Lushy and never proceed to Act 2? It will proc here, but I think we win because it'll... You think it'll proc twice, right? That's what you think? I don't think it will, because I've already tested it and I know it won't. We just win. See? See? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? This John don't activate twice. But we already know multi-attack innately has the ability to cancel out this, so I would need multi-attack first. Kills Pigeon. So it would need to activate boss. It would need to activate the rush. It would need to kill the Pigeon, and then That's rough. Cause the reason I don't think that's gonna work is oh, but then that won't activate the rush. No, I cannot. So lane 1 procs and lane 4 attempts to proc again. But you see the problem is, if I do that, right? So lane 4 procs it, right? Whole board, Grizzlies. We fucked, right? So when this one goes to attempt to proc it again, it'll be blocked by some Grizzly, right? Oh, you say have like this. I see. I cannot directly edit cards attributes. Like, I don't know how to change their sigils. I actually do not know, so. That is something I would like to know. That I've been wanting to know for a while, but I have not been able to figure that one out. I know if you put a... Okay. Well, we would have to make a new save file then. Because I do not have a save file that has that. Or... No? Wait. Technically, from what I remember, according to the game... Oh, no, but I already sacked it. Fuck. Just use hacks, my lad. That would be the dream. Save file. Bat, wolf cubs. What am I doing? I'm struggling. Wolf cub snapper, wolf stoat. This is the wrong one. Mantis save, here it is. Control A, Control C. Control A, Control B, Control B. Exit, save. And then open up this new save file I just made and replace wolf. You cannot find a wolf, that's cap. Oh, because I have it on case sensitive. Mantis, and then move this to be wolf. And save that. Then open inscription. Yeah, I'm using 11. Windows 11. Why, what up? Jam runs like 4 frames faster, so I got Windows 11. Then solely because of that reason. Literally, that is the only reason. Okay, so as I thought, did replace the positions, but it did not do what I wanted it to. So now we open this up. Oh, I opened the actual game file up, not what I wanted. Close the program. Save file. Wolf. 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 Wolf 1. So rather than having Wolf 1 here, we have Mantis. And then for where Mantis is, we replace it with Wolf. Hashtag, where is it? Hashtag 1. And this will either crash the game. And you're using an AMD system? Why do you know? Yes, I am. Why? Am I like, you're scaring me at this point, dude. You're asking too many questions and not giving enough answers. It works. It works. I can also just revert back. I ain't had no bugs with it yet. Also, I did figure out how to give this guy a sigil. Damn. That's a no. Oh well. I'm gonna just hold that. But I figured out how to give the Mantis the sigil. Which is a thing, I guess. I lost the wolf no longer has the sigil, but hey. Should be able to find articles on it. I'm not that concerned, honestly. They'll make Windows 11 better. It'll be fine. When it gets to that point. Listen, dude, I'm playing card games. I'm not playing fucking anything that requires the CPU to have any. Like, anything actually intensive on it. I'm not booting up GTA 5 or some shit. And then the fix made it worse. I don't know. Seriously though, back to what I was doing. So, Mantis with Deft Touch, and then you also have to get a second card with Deft Touch. So, yeah. I mean, I'm running fine, dude. Not enough to be concerned, at least. No, you're right. One Def card should be enough. I guess we're just gonna boost damage here then, because it honestly doesn't matter. Could boost this guy's damage. Get some Mothmans. Yeah, I could do that. So I'll see you soon enough. This isn't probably does. You're probably right. It would be easier to do that. Because it'll activate instantly. I'm gonna need to change some cards around. Like, this Wolf Cub is not gonna be. Okay, let me run this real quick. Having to change the save file over 32,000 times. Very boring, but knowledge is power, people. Stout, You are going to be a cat. Congrats. No, wait, actually, you're going to be a moth. Stage 3. Mantis, you will stay as a mantis. Wolf, you will be a mothman. Stage 3. Snapper, you will be a cat. Triple ability cards do exist. Some cards innately have 2 abilities built into them. And then it would go to 3. The only card that I can assume you could keep stacking is your death card, because you could get all the sigils from your death card and then just keep adding that on. I don't know enough because I don't like go all the way into the game. I go relatively far, but not far enough to know. Okay. I gotta remove that, otherwise this gen will crash. Okay. There are some cards with triple abilities, yes, you are right there. Whoa. Now look at that loadout, guys. Ever play Terraria? Damn straight, I got 1,000 hours on that bitch. Trying to do summoner only, hardcore master mode right now. My character with 40 hours died yesterday, so I'm a little sad at Terraria right now, but yeah, it was a tragedy. Motherfucker had the bat hook too. Or make let's plays. Dude, I do a lot of shit. I just I don't know what I should upload, honestly. I just play a wee bit. I do be playing games. Maybe I should have changed the items. Correction, I definitely should have changed. Well, I should have changed the pliers. I know what I... Okay. So... if I... grab these, put squirrel here, grizzly comes down here, bear dies, then we put the mothman with infant on, put him here so he activates the rush, put mantis here, so we just replace this cat with mantis, and then we should have the right loadout. Okay, give me 1 second, guys, while I run this. Cat, mantis, exit, save, close out inscription, open inscription. I don't do modded Terraria. I haven't finished base Terraria. I finished the game, but I haven't finished everything I wanted to do with Terraria. So, Okay, well, did I somehow break the game? Close. Oh my god, just inscription close. How the fuck did I fuck the save file up by switching the cat and the mantis position? That's literally all I did. Switch cat and mantis. Like the game should run. Yeah, I'm still in high school. I'm senior year though, so John's done basically. Okay. Close the window and then actually close it. Okay. Open the save file, Control Z. Oh, I see the problem. There's no quotation mark for the end of cat. Yeah, that would cause your game not to boot. What major do I plan on? Cybersecurity, and I may secondary a major on accounting, so I can rip people off during tax season. Cybersecurity will be basically my main degree, but I mean being able to get hella money from tax season is also a plus. Alright, this stone should work. Yeah, it did. Okay, we have the setup. And I messed the setup already up. Alright, so Bruh. I did not miss the setup the first time. I need to get a better mic. But I have to go down to get my card activated before I even start thinking about YouTube fully. I do need to get a better mic though, not for YouTube, specifically, just in general. This John is good though because it's a wireless headset, so I can watch anime on my bed, and that John goes pretty hard in the paint. Okay, we can now test this. So, here, Mantis, here. Okay. So what will happen is Mothman will activate, Sparrow will kill, Mantis will kill both of these guys, and Mothman should act, and it'll do, yeah. Normally. Dude, this John is not the best, okay? I will say that. My John is straight trash, and it doesn't pick up good audio. But it's because it's a wireless headset, so I don't know what to say about it. John kinda trash. Alright. So he activated it. Mantis kills, and it doesn't activate. See, I was right. I was actually right, and you can't disprove it this time. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get it. I'll probably just end up getting a blue Yeti at some point. I probably should, honestly. I'm not good enough. It's not that bad. Okay. I don't think that's a true statement. But it's bad when I record videos. It's not bad when I live stream. Okay. So, what we learned today, class, is if you can attack the same row twice, you can beat Grizzly Rush. However, there is no way to do that. So thank you for coming to the TED Talk. Now I need a 3-page essay about how the hell to beat Grizzly Rush. Naturally, okay? Uh, so, did learn Grizzly Rush only activates once per turn. We also learned this Grizzly Rush activates more than once. And it is the only Grizzly Rush that does this. So, yeah. We have to somehow find a way to attack the same row twice in the same turn. Which, without multi-attack, I don't really have a good idea on how to go about doing that. And with the cards we have, which consist of Adder, which wouldn't do anything. Well, Adder is useful, but it doesn't help us in this situation. Bullfrog, not helpful at all in any circumstance. Bullfrog is a terrible card. Never get Bullfrog. Bullfrog haters forever. Cat, boy Cat. My boy Cat is fresh. Okay. We can get Elk, which Elk is probably the most promising card. Then we have Elk Fawn, which is the same thing, but promising as well. Then we have Grizzly. We have Porcupine, which, I mean, I can list the card damage. So the Adder is a 1/1 with insta kill. The Adder is a 2-sack 1/1 insta kill. The Bullfrog is a 1-sack 1/2 air defense. The Cat is a 1-sack 0/1 with the ability of infinite sacking. The Elk is a 2-sack. Yeah, I don't think Porcupine works either, since it specifically states it targets the, what do you call it, thing. But um interesting idea. What would I don't think Death Touch. I think Death Touch would actually trigger from Shark Quills. But what I'm more interested in is how Death Quills responds with having air. If it has flight and we can get 1 damage, I think you see where I'm going with that. So say it gets attacked by a Sparrow, right? So we activate it. Sparrow attacks it. And then, yeah, I don't think it would go all the way through. Sparrow would have to die. So what would have to happen is, No. I can get more than one card on a sigil? No. I just usually put the sigils, because what that would require me to do is it would require me to, what are we trying to counter? Um, I'm thinking that sharp quills, yes, Death Touch does activate if there is overkill damage. But I'm thinking if somehow we could get sharp quills, Porcupine with Skunk's ability. Nah, I don't think that does anything. Because Porcupine will just kill the Sparrow, so. No, but it'll just kill the Sparrow, so then the bear just comes anyway. So our options would be insta-kill, flight, infinite HP, or also the Porcupine and Skunk ability can't go together anyway because we can only get one of those cards. I'm thinking the best shot is not with Porcupine insta-kill, because Porcupine insta-kill doesn't accomplish anything that wasn't already accomplished before. Oh. Wait a minute. Okay. No. I actually have an idea that would work. So, if we get a setup, hold up, let me open Inscription real quick, and then I'll start this rush. Because I have seen this setup before, right? And it is only with the Wolf Cub. If we get a setup where we have two Sparrows in the same row, right? When Grizzly Rush activates, only the front row and the Grizzlies themselves get air defense. So if we had a Sparrow in the back row, right? Listen. If we had a Sparrow in the back row, the Sparrow would come down, but it would not have air defense. Right? So, we have Porcupine here. We would have to probably buff the Porcupine's damage. No, we wouldn't be able to do that. We would have to give it flight. Okay, so never mind that idea. So we would have to lower the Sparrow's HP to 1, which is fine. We would just put Porcupine here a turn earlier, right? And then, so Sparrow would be at 1 HP, right? We'll have like the Wolf over here. Wolf activates this at, we'll be at 8, right? So we'll use our tooth to go to 9, right? Goes here. You guys got this? You guys got this? So we go here, we get 9. Porcupine attacks, right? So Grizzly Rush has already been activated, right? And we're at 9. So Porcupine attacks, right? Porcupine kills this bird, right? Just imagine there's a Sparrow here. This Sparrow dies. The Sparrow with no air defense in the back comes down, attacks the Porcupine, right? The Porcupine would then do True Strike or whatever it is with flight on it, on the target, and it would get us to 10. Do you see what I'm saying? Very, very complicated way to get 1 damage. But if it works, it's all we need. This would require that the Porcupine's ability also takes the attributes of flight, though. But if it did, it would work. It would guaranteed work. I don't know if it would either. But if it did, we can actually do it. Because What other options are there? Raven's not gonna work. Skunk. Skunk stalls, but it doesn't do it. Like, I think Porcupine's our next play, guys. Slap sharp quills on a Mothman. I don't know how to do that. Actually, yes, I do. Fucking slap some sharp quills on a Mothman. I mean, hey, you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. Dude, I gotta go to sleep, but like, fuck. We're on the verge. We're on the verge of something here, for once. After theory crafting for like 20 hours. um, he can taste it. I mean, if this doesn't work, I don't know what we go to after this, though. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna have to start thinking hella fucking deep. And I've already thought like 8 layers deep. I'm not ready to think fucking 10 layers deep. What I just said was complex as fucking shit, but it was like also the only logical explanation I could think of a way to win. Damage wise. And if it did, but I don't think it's gonna work. What am I doing? Oh, Mantis. Yeah. I just have to find my Mantis save. Hold up. That's what I was doing. Documents, Mantis save. Control A, Control C, minus. Fuck, I booted up Inscription. So yes, we are now testing. Dude, you are damn straight no one uses the fucking porcupine, but the porcupine may be our damn savior, so I'm not gonna shit on him just in case he fucking ends up becoming a lord and savior. Fucking porcupine savior, bro. I don't think it's gonna work. I think the Death Touch will work. We have to figure out if Holy Quill... Oh, that's interesting. The savior. Fucking porcupine, bro. We can't get try. We could, but like we're now actually testing an idea that is possible because Mantis is not possible with in the early game, but getting a porcupine is possible. Our theory crafting is almost done, so maybe tomorrow we actually do it. That would be like interesting, but like. So how do we want to test this? I should just make a new save file, right? I have no idea, dude. I don't know. I got like hella time though. Alright, we're gonna reset this save file. I may go with like 4 p.m. EST. Okay. Dude, also if y'all wanna watch BTD6, I would hella recommend watching fucking ISAP on YouTube, bro. Dude is fucking lit. Dude has like multiple health conditions. No, I'm not trying to do a legit run. We just have death and we need flight. I'll be an hour late because of work. You're fine, dude. You probably won't miss much besides us being disappointed. Dude, I cannot wait to fucking upload this in the fucking Discord, though. And just see fucking Daniel's face, bro. Bro, I swear if this John works, we gotta like fucking remove the video. The video's gotta be removed. We can't let him know. Wait, fuck. I'm gonna look at the Discord to see if anyone's even talking about this shit. Cause if they're fucking talking about me in the goddamn Discord, that would not be good. Cause people be ratting me out in this bitch. No, it seems like we're chilling. Okay. Wow. Start when you make the total. Of course. Start. Listen. This is true. It can be tested. I mean, does it really matter the setup I choose for this? I'm gonna get flight anyway, so I can literally just change this card to be whatever I want it to be next time. So I'll just start with cat and we'll go from there. We'll remove the proof and then I'll, like, one day I'll either upload a video. I'll either upload a video with, like, shitty ass audio and we'll go with that. Or I'll do, like, a live stream of the one and only no death run. Like the no first death run. Damage is, yes, damage is king. Damage. That John be fresh. I never thought I would ever be like, yo, I want the fucking porcupine. But things change, okay? Oh, I see. Okay. We're gonna change cat to adder because giving the cat to Stout is not what I want to do. So, yeah, we're gonna change the cat to adder and then give the adder to a wolf. Just change the cat to a porcupine. That work? That would, but it wouldn't be realistic. I'm trying to run at least generally correctly simulated. And test at the same time too. Need the ID. Hold up. What am I doing? No, I don't need the ID to change this. Watch. Adder. I'm pretty sure that's literally all I need to change, and now I'll have an adder card in my deck. Watch. You just need to change the name of the card and it'll give you the card. You don't need no ID for the card. The ID updates itself. Since you're not changing anything. Oh, that's valid. Alright. Oh! uh. That's not right. Did I not put the fucking quotation marks? No, I spelled adder with an fucking... Oh my god. Alright, we don't need to talk about what I did. Just know that shit was dumb. Well, the problem, if you can't sack a card, it just skips it. But the problem is, both the starting cards... No, it doesn't soft lock. It skips it. It just says you don't have any cards to sacrifice. I knew this because I was testing this earlier. But, the first... Where the fuck did I get a sparrow? What? Yo, I guess we got a free sparrow. Congrats. What? Oh, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. No, I did have the sparrow before. Alright. Now... So, we gotta win this fight with all our cards, which means we need cat. Cat RNG. Sparrow RNG works as well. Not as good as cat RNG, but the same goal is accomplished. Which is stall for a singular turn as the goal. Now, if I don't do anything, I lose, so I guess I am playing this. That is fine. The only card I have left is the cat. No, we don't have the cat. The only card left I have is a wolf. Correct. A wolf with insta-kill, mind you. I was tweaking. No, we want flight on the porcupine. We still have to do that, but we have to wait to get where the porcupine would be, which would be here. Oh, we got the rarest one. We got the skunk. Whoa, skunk. But skunk doesn't help us. Doesn't matter. I am going to change the skunk to be pork. So. Fuck. I don't know if I remember what the porcupine's name is. I'm gonna just guess porcupine. We're gonna go with that. Oh wait, no, I have the card file name, so I can figure it out actually. Yes, it is just porcupine. Okay. Boop. Skunk, you are now Porcupine. Welcome. Save. The Porcupine will be alive. Oh, wait, I forgot to close it out. God fucking damn it. Okay, now we boot up the game. Of course it's hack time. I don't know. Oh god. Wait, no, it's not completely black. Good. I was like, god damn it. What the fuck I do? But we're chilling. We is chilling. Aha! Alright. The moment of truth. Is the fucking porcupine gonna become a god? I guess we could give... Technically... We could give flight to the wolf and then just give... No, we can't give the wolf 2 sigils. So the only other inverse would be is... to give the sparrow the porcupine ability. Which is honestly the exact same thing. So, doesn't matter which way. Or we could... No, yeah, that's literally the only inverse option. So... We can either have the sparrow be god or the porcupine be god, but I think the porcupine... No, I can't give the sharp quill to a raven, because how would I get a raven? Because I would get the porcupine instead. I literally thought that, and I was like, wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Okay. Go porcupine. Damn it. Well. We tried. We tried it. You filled the clutch or the... If the porcupine doesn't die... Maybe. I'll try it, but I don't think it will. Grizzly with quills. I can't do that! That requires 2 cards. I don't have a way to get 2 cards. I can only get the porcupine. That is the only one. That is the only card I can get. I can either get the grizzly or the porcupine. I cannot get both. So if we're going with the sharp quills thing... So now I want to test something else, but I'll test that in a second. The only other, like, extraordinarily complex idea is that sharp quills. I don't even want to think about doing that, so I'm gonna not even go into what I was even fucking thinking. It was that bad of, like, an idea. It wasn't a bad idea. It was just gonna be fucking painful. Wait, how would I do that? So maybe against a wolf cub? Yeah, that's great and all, but there's no way to do that. I think I know an easier test. Yeah. The sparrows aren't gonna work. Because the sparrows will never attack the porcupine. They'll defend against the porcupine, but they'll never attack the porcupine. So the only card that will ever attack the porcupine is going to be a grizzly. The porcupine does have flight, but... No, but then it just has to deal with the air defense, and then it's gonna die to a grizzly bear eventually. Yeah, he should just keep putting him down, because I got to him activating it 4 times in a row before. So. My other thing I want to see is, even though it's not important at all, porcupine. So we are going to change the wolf and the porcupine. Hold up. Well, what I was thinking is, like, the only other card that will ever attack him is going to be Starvation. But then the question is, if Starvation can't attack, right? Would it, because I know even the damage... No, what I'm saying, Starvation will attack him, right? I do know that. But what I don't know is if the flight will go over Starvation. Also, now we have a porcupine with death and a wolf with flight. Congrats, I did some changing things. Which, this setup is possible. It is actually possible. Flight will go over Starvation, you are correct. But what I don't know is if his sharp quills will go over Starvation. Also, time to test this out. See if this works how I wonder. So, we do know that sharp quills does at least have some kind of way to interact with attributes because of this. This is what we've learned. Poisonous quills. Oh yeah, the porcupine's dead. I knew that was going to happen. That's why I said it wasn't going to matter. But what I did want to know is if the quills had attributes. That was all. So now I will go change them back and try to figure a Starvation route. Actually, do I want to stay up for another 30? What if Grizzly Rush was an anti-piracy screen? I don't think no one would get past it. I do not think anyone would get fucking past this anti-pirating screen. Just my thought process on the matter, but... I'm gonna try this last thing. Is getting a full row of sparrows possible? I technically think so. The problem with that arises is one of the rows is always going to kill the sparrow. And even if I could, I would only infinitely stall. I would never win. I would also have to have a grizzly with flight, which is possible. Not if you had a 4-2 wolf balance to balance scales. Yeah, but then how do I attack the same lane again so I can win the fight? Is there any other thing that we have overlooked? I think the quills is our best option, honestly. No, no, definitely not. I don't think Daniel would program a, what do you call it, a limit on how many times it could activate. I think he'd just put in a line of code to make it activate more than once. If you want the truth. The only limit may be the 8-bit integer limit, which is like 64,000 something, so I'm not doing that. That's where I draw the damn fucking line. I'm not I'm not doing that. Hold up, I'm watching a snotty board glow at me. Wait, that's literally it? It was only 2 things. Skunk on wolf. That is possible. I can confirm that is a possibility. But then we have a secondary problem in which the wolf will just kill the wolf will literally just kill the sparrow. First starvation only, then he has 1-1. Starvation active. The starvation would become a 0-0. We would activate it. With Grizzly Rust Perfect RNG, it would just activate again. So what would happen is we would get to maximum, we would get to 8, and then we would activate it, and then we would have Starvation attack us, which it would do 0 damage, and then Starvation would replace it. We would go to attack again. Grizzly Rush would activate again, and then it would be a 2-2. Then it would be mitigated down to a 1-1, and then we would attack again, and Boss Rush would activate again, and then the wolf would die. Yes, the biggest problem is that Grizzly Rush can activate more than once. That is a major problem. However, we have no way to do either of those options. The best option we have is finding a way that Quills works. No, procking is just determined if we're 9 or 9 or more on the scale. So 9 or 10 on the scale. So basically 9 on the scale. It'll activate and it'll mitigate our damage for the first card. It will not mitigate the damage for the second card though. Or I guess it doesn't mitigate the damage for the first card, but yeah. The first card gets screwed over anyway. Yeah, exactly. But then that just results in excess damage, so that doesn't do anything. Because I know we can get 2 sparrows in 1 lane if we use wolf cub, right? But if we attack that, right, with say, I don't know, a wolf with flight, right? So the wolf will kill the one in front. The sparrow in the back won't have air defense. It'll take overtime damage, so it'll become a 1-1, and then that'll be the end of that. Nah, we got like, we thought we needed 1 more, but we thought starvation, we didn't know at that time that, on our first run, we didn't know it would proc twice. Yeah. Hmm. That's what we're saying. We can get to 9 damage, but we can't get any more. Nah, subsequent Grizz rushes still have air defense. Grizzly Rush acts in a way where it gives all grizzly bears air defense and it gives the front row all air defense. That's how he fixed it. Yeah, it will proc again. We can get to 9 damage, right? And then we can proc it, right? But we have no way to get that 1 damage. That's what the Quills with Flight was supposed to do. If Quills with Flight did 1 damage, we would win, and that would be it. Can Starvation ever replace the back row? I don't think so. I don't think so at all, from what I know. Alright. Correct, artist, it will. That's why we needed the skill. We needed the quills, but oh, it'll work. I know that. I don't even have to test with 2 pliers. I know it'll work. But we have no way to get 2 pliers, so it doesn't matter. What we really need to find is a way for that quill to fly over, and my only assumption is starvation, right? And it doesn't attack starvation and it flies over. And go easy on him. I can't really spend any more time doing this. I'm gonna continue this tomorrow. At this point, it's like 12 my time, so. No, no, no. So, what would happen is. Well, here's the problem that I see. So, we activate the board, right? And we get the rush. Nullifier is a pretty common sigil. A pretty uncommon sigil. Might have some bugs. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So we activate it, right? And then nullifier would nullify the damage, but since it has flight, it chooses to go over it. That's the only thing I can test. Artist, if you can test that like tonight, I don't know how you want to go about doing that, but because I'm done right now. I'm gonna save this. Call this info. And then the rest of this round I'm closing out. Don't save, don't save. With regular units, correct. But the only thing is, we yeah, so we do know quills don't gain flight, but I think the sigils may activate something. I mean, it's our best shot, honestly. That's all we really got going on until we figure something else out. Alright, I'm gonna die, people. I'll see you probably 4 p.m. tomorrow. We'll go from there. Alright. Alright. We'll try running some more labbing. See if any other ideas come. And then we'll hopefully one day beat this John. But right now we're kind of at a wall. I kind of stopped doing it for a little bit because I thought it was impossible, and then I kept doing it. Alright, good night everyone.